Okay, so we're doing a couple different things here. I've got this 3-year-old horse named Wild Eye I'm working with. I'm trying to get him used to roping and working and handling, getting him to square up, go left to right, stop, get in the right pocket, work into the rope, pull, not panic when the rope is slinging around and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing with him. And he's a pretty nice colt. You see he's hooked on real good. You're working, okay? And then we've got Colorado here, who's been opposed to you having his foot, reaching down and grabbing his foot. So what I'm going to do is, I've been doing it for a while now and stuff. I've got him hollow on the front end so he can't just go ballistic around here. He's actually gets around pretty good with the hollows. But what I'm doing is, and I'm a header, this is a head rope, so I suck at it, so I can't even tell you that for sure I can do it again. But what I'm doing is I'm heeling his back feet, and if he takes off bolting and running, he'll hit the ground if I get them both, and so we're gonna take that whole flight instinct away from him. We've been doing pretty good with that. It's been a while since he bolted and running. He did that a few times, and when his back feet didn't find the ground and front feet were hobbled, I think he's realized that that's not a good idea. When I get one back foot, he's gonna wanna go to kick. Now, because I've got this colt, it does a couple things. One, that rope goes to popping around and gets him used to working a rope. And two, he can't move this colt with his back foot. So not only can I hold his foot and him not take it away, but I can actually kind of pull him around, move him around with that foot, and create a bind for him. Now what he does is I'm waiting for a sign. He'll actually open his mouth and go, and start making some noise, basically saying, oh shit, what have I got myself into? And at that point, when he's give up his flight, he's confused, he doesn't know what to do, then I'll get off my horse and I'll walk down there, and then I'm going to ask him to give me his foot. And when he gives me his foot willingly, I take the rope off, and he's going to realize not only, that way, instead of just him handing me my foot when he feels like it, or maybe he kicks me, maybe he hands it to me or whatever, I'm going to create in his head that him handing me his foot is a good thing, and I'm going to create that problem for him. And his only solution to this problem I'm going to create for him is that I can fix it. So there's nothing he's going to be able to do about it except away from me. So I'm going to build that, I'm not going to say necessarily a bond of trust, but he's going to be dependent on me to give him his foot back. And he's figuring it out pretty quick. So I can do it a million other ways, or I can get it done tonight. And that way later on in the trail, if he gets hung up on a vine or he gets hung up in a fence, we're crossing a barbed wire fence and I don't see it, he gets his foot hung up, he'll stand there until I get off and I'll fix it. I'll get up there and fix it. He's not going to panic and start trying to freak out and kick stuff or kick through some vines or anything. So, and at the same time, it's teaching this horse to get in the right position, to move around, not get in a hurry, work the rope, and just be a good, patient, using horse. And this horse has got a ton of potential. Again, he's just a 3-year-old, and he's working out really, really good. I'm going to get 1 foot caught, then turn it on, okay? Okay, now this time, I've got 1 foot, so I'm going to let him kick himself out of it, and I'm waiting for him to verbally basically ask me to come save his ass. He's going to start breathing hard and grunting a little bit here in a minute, and that's going to be when he gives up. If you get up there close enough, you can see when he starts doing it, okay? And so I'm waiting for him to verbally just start breathing, and when he says, okay, I can't get it myself, you'll start hearing him make noises. And that's when I'll go, and I'll let him go. I'm going to put a little more pressure on him, make him turn with it like that. Really going to cause him to be in a bind. Start to put that head down. Start to make that noise. Still got a few kicks in him, so I'm going to wait for him to come out. Yeah. If he even tries to even kind of take his foot back, I ain't taking it off. I want him to know the only way that he's going to get this rope off his foot is if he willingly hands me this foot and lets me do it. If he'll hand it to me, I'll take it off. If not, we'll do it again. And I'll decide when we put it. Hey. A lot better. So we put him in a situation where he's got to rely on me. And then I'll reassure him that that's all I wanted was to help him out. And, you know, if he wanted to get me back, I'm going to give him every opportunity here to keep me if that's what he wants to do. And just establish with him that I ain't trying to hurt him. That if he gets in a bond, that he's going to need to rely on me to get that, okay? Now, without taking the time to rope him, I'm going to see what his opinion is on this other foot real quick. I'm just going to see if I can use the rope to encourage him to let me pick it up without roping it. Like this, so I'm not roping him. So this is the opposite one. I want to see if I'm going to be able to pick this up. See here? I'm just going to hold it with one hand now. Same thing. I'm going to hand it to mine. Let it go. And so I'm trying to establish with him, if you get in a bond, I'm your answer. Don't run off. Don't panic. Don't kick. Don't fight. Give me your daggone foot. Nice and sweet like that. Yeah. So, not saying that I got faith in it, but here you go. So you get you can feel how they get relaxed and everything, and put them in a situation they got to rely on, trust on you. It may seem harsh or whatever, but again, this is a mule that has a strong flight instinct. You know, if you'd have been here earlier, watched him kicking in walls and jumping up, you can ask Dennis Mangrum. He's on my Facebook friends. He was here. And Randy Spade's there working the camera. Completely different from now. So whether it seems harsh or not to you, you just need to understand we got a couple things. This horse here, again, he's learning to be a good using horse. We put him in a leadership role. You can see how it's making him understand. So he's hooked on and doing a great job. This is an outstanding 3-year-old. And like I said, you can see Colorado, instead of getting in where he's wanting to rush off, I'll put him in a situation between being hobbled on the front end and on the back end here. And basically one day here working on this, being real consistent from where he started. When we've done a couple other days of doing on his legs, but I'm saying from where he started today till now, all that other stuff was just kind of in the way. And this right here, he'll be a different mule tomorrow. So that's a good way to build up an understanding with your mule and trust and get where you can handle his feet. Make a good roping horse at the same time. All right, kill it.